and gentlemen, the woman with all the answers, or if she doesn't have them, she'll ask her husband Lloyd. From the UBS Broadcast Center, Dr. Joanne.
It's not unusual for married couples or people who date to have disagreements. That's all a part of life. But what if you feel as if you're being bossed around or frequently insulted or humiliated? That could be a sign that your mate is a controller, and that's not a good thing. Here to give us some help in dealing with a controller is our resident psychologist, Dr. Joanne Stephenson. Dr. Joanne, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Oh, I love this, and I'm so glad you're interviewing me on this one.
I know it's been a while. So let's get right into it. First off, what is the difference between a person who wants to be in control and a person who is controlling? Or is there a difference at all?
Well, I think we all want to be in control, or at least think we're in control most of the time or when it's important. A controlling person wants to dominate. They want to control. And I was a good one to ask because nobody's controlling me except the Lord. But this, I say that jokingly, but it happens to many women insidiously because the controller is a dominator. He insidiously sneaks in, little by little takes control. It doesn't happen overnight. He looks like a good guy. And then eventually, the woman is suffocating and has this helplessness, can't escape, doesn't know what to do. A term I heard once applied to this was invisible chains, and that's what it is. It's coercive control.
So just to hit on what you just said, is it always the man that's a controller, or could it possibly be the woman sometimes as well?
Very good question. Women certainly can do this too. And all of these issues do happen to men. The thing is, they are much more careful about hiding it because they're much more embarrassed about these issues. And they shouldn't be. The controller, the abuser, those are the people who should be ashamed. And the thing is, it's kind of hard to get help for this because you have to start by admitting that it's happening. For especially a woman who's being so controlled, by the time it gets to the point where you're desperate for help, you are so trapped because he has isolated you, he's kept you away from your friends, he's kept you away from your family, he's battered your self-esteem, he's done all of these things gradually and very sneakily so that by the time you reach the desperate point, you are desperate.
And you know what? It's crazy that you say that because sometimes we as friends want to help people who are in controlling relationships, but sometimes they just want to stay. Why is that, do you think?
Oh, that's another excellent question.
I'm glad I'm giving you a lot of good questions today. I'm so glad.
I love your interviews. But yes, we wonder, why do you stay? Well, when you feel trapped, it's scary to try to escape, and they may be afraid for their lives. This controller is not a good person. This controller is a very bad person. You don't control and dominate other people to this extent out of love. You do it out of wanting to control everything. So it's very scary. Very often there are children involved, and what do? One of the ways of keeping a woman trapped is the man makes sure that she's dependent on him financially. Keeps money away from her, watches her, doesn't let her be on the cell phone, doesn't let her text. He's trying to keep her from getting help. Her friends want to help, and as we just heard, there are many agencies that are very helpful in this. And friends can help you escape, but it's very scary, and you have to be so desperate that you want to. One thing that I've seen very often where women stay in it because they feel so trapped is when the children are in danger now, no, he's not doing that. So there are a lot of reasons. And first of all, this was a person you loved. Why did you get in the relationship or marry this person? And you think you'll get them back.
So with 1 minute left, what are some warning signs that people can really pay attention to know, okay, I need to stay away from this type of person?
Making decisions for you, ordering your dinner for you, telling you what you like.
But some girls, don't they find that romantic? Like, oh, he knows what I like to eat. Oh, they're so cute and stuff. Or is it kind of like, oh,
we know the difference.
Okay.
Is he doing it to be romantic, or is he too assertive? When assertiveness becomes aggression, when the light bulb goes off, listen to it.
Okay.
God made our brain ready to be careful. We need to listen to those things. Is he keeping you from other people? Does he only want you with him? You know, those are warning signs.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Joanne, for being here with us today.
We could talk about this all
We
day.
need to after this. Yeah. We had a hot and humid Labor Day, but some relief from the heat is on the way. We'll have a final look at your weather right after these messages.